Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Opinionated, back with another video. My little nosy ass, whatever. And you know how whether YouTuber, they got like their little squad, their team, or whatever name they come up with for their subscribers. I'm just gonna call y'all my little nosies. Because we all is being nosy watching this drama unfold. Because I'm telling you, even though we know it's, wrong, it's also juicy at the same time. You want to know what's going to transpire, what's going to unfold, what's going to get said here, what receipts are going to be provided, you know? And I also peep what you guys said in the comments. So, I want to touch on that too. Just have a discussion because you know how you talk and you may make a video or you may talk to someone, but then once you're done and you go back, you realize it's a lot of shit you left out that you wanted to say. So, had to make another video again, just to talk. Now, as you all know, I like to see your thoughts below in the comments. If you agree, disagree, or whatever, like I said, I still appreciate the time of you stopping by to watch me. So, y'all, let's get into it. After analyzing and looking at some of you guys' comments, it's a lot of stuff that that I didn't say that's left out that I want to, touch on. Because some of you guys, well, most of you guys are right about like seeing certain shit and even dating back, years ago. And it brings me to say this. Don't you guys notice how every time Cryer's relationship don't work out with the women he with or whatever, and he comes out in a video and puts it all like on them? It was never him. He did no wrong in the relationship. He comes out, he'll say that he got used or he should have seen the signs, and you guys are right, you guys was telling me, and sometimes people mean no good to you, it's a learning experience and all that, but he never admits that he was wrong sometimes. I mean, he may try to say, because he did with Erica, he may say that he was wrong, but he still, in the end, will sit up there and put it like it was the women. It was their fault why the shit didn't work out. He did no wrong. And I noticed that. And that's like a narcissistic tendency of sitting up there and thinking that you have no faults, you can do no wrong, it's all you, I'm perfect. And whew, that's totally far from the picture. And like someone commented, he was like this way back when him and his wife split up, and was saying that his wife won't let him see his son. But we see that when it's when they out for not summer break, but when them kids are out of school, or they get that little Christmas break, or they get that little spring break or the summer break, and they out, we see Damion down there. But at this time, what I didn't like with that video that he made years ago, Lord, I'm all over the place fucking up grammar, but the video he made years ago, now after seeing what J. Michael has said in one of his older videos about how Cryer was sitting up there saying he ain't never had no woman to do this and do that. I don't know the exact, word for word, but something to the extent of that. And it dates back to when he made a video and saying that, he's no longer with his wife, and, they getting divorced, and he found out she cheated, and he felt something just won't right in his spirit, so he hired a private investigator, and his suspicions came out to be true and all that. But my thing is, he made it seem like it was her. She was he's a good man to her, and she's just going out doing her dirt. But what do we hear in the updated video? That's why they say what? Liar, crier, right? That they been split up. And yes, they was in the same household, but to the certain extent that they knew that and agreed to move on. And so I think what he was trying to do was trying to save his marriage or whatnot. She was probably, just tired. We don't know what went on in that relationship. We don't know what transpired for them to come to come to the conclusion of breaking up. But hey, it happened, But once again, he made it seem like it was all her. And it's a pattern that I see with Cryer. It's like all the women he get with, like the D. Laurie. Now, I don't know about the Lady J female, but I don't know if he said anything about her because the video is no longer up on YouTube. But with the D. Laurie and Erica situation, he always made it seem like it was them. He would make, I don't know, he would, I don't know how he sell it to the world, but he sell it good. I don't know if he took pointers from his son or whatever, but he'll sell it good to make it seem like the woman was using him and everyone getting with me trying to think that they're going to get closer to the Prince family and my kids and all that. They're not really here for me. They're here to get their YouTube views up and get their subscriber count up and all that. And then, basically he get used, but not once he don't mention the faults he may have had in that relationship, that he may have did some things that may have led to why this person felt this way and decided to do this to them and that to them. He always make it seem like it was their fault. And at this point, I don't know if Cry is a little cray cray himself. I mean, it's the whole damn bunch just crazy. I mean, I don't know. But Cryer, he may have some more growing up to do too, because he's trying to live like he's 25 again. But then let's touch on another thing, that Cryer also provoked things as well. Now he's up here, what Erica say, that he only give her 500 and she got the cash apps to prove it. But here Erica is probably reaching out for money to for her son and all that. But she see you up here, it's like he throwing it in her face like, guys, I paid off the furniture. And furniture sets ain't cheap. And then what he do, he sits up there and gets a ring and give it to her, and he's up there, show that off, have her putting her hand all up in the camera like, oh, y'all see that, it's a promise ring. It ain't like he said, will you marry me and all that. And like I do think LaToya does a tit for tat too. Like, you got the baby, but I got the promise ring. She buys him a ring, and then what do we see after that? It's where she's going broke and he's offering her $7,000. But here you have your baby mama, when she sees that, like, oh, hell no, I sit up here and ask him some money for Dion, and he can't sit up there and give me no money for Dion, but he getting this chick his $7,000 buying furniture. Like, I don't like when people play with me. So he knows that the immaturity in her, she is gonna, come out. She's gonna blast him. She's gonna say some shit. And I think he knows what he's doing. I really feel like Cryer knows what he is doing. It's like he loved the drama. It's like he liked to stir up. I don't know if he liked to see women going after him, or, like the fact that, oh, yeah, she still want me, and then I got this here that want me. It's like, I don't know what's in his mind, But he do take jabs as well. But Erica, at the same time, you were sitting up there making it seem like the mucker dude is just doing all this for Dion. So he's probably like, hey, well, hell, you up here bragging that he calling him Dada and that he doing this and doing that. Let him take care of him, because that's going to be the petty inquirer, And that brings me to the fact, like what J. Michael has said in one of his reaction videos. Do you guys still have feelings for each other? And y'all have these people here as rebounds, and y'all just doing things to get at each other? I mean, what is it? But you say you guys don't want each other no more, but it is still some feeling there. I feel it is. But let's touch back on some of the shit I missed in the video. Now, with the DNA test, I do remember around the time when the DNA test came about, and she wasn't wanting it because she was up here saying that, I don't know if y'all people got money. I don't know if they gonna fabricate the test and all that. But then he came up with trying to make it seem like Erica or something, that they got money, or so I forgot what she said. But that brings me to believe, I think Erica really did want to get the DNA test somewhere else other than, I guess, Houston or whatnot, because she probably did feel that maybe they would fabricate that test and make it seem like he's not the dad, so he could just move on with his life and say, I told y'all so. I know that girl was up there messing around on me and all that. Then she touched on how when he came to the hospital, that yeah, he stayed overnight, but in that morning he was gone. Because why? He wanted to go do that damn series. He wanted to get those views, those subscribers. And once again, that lame ass react to a video, the son react to the video, the dog react to the video. I mean, just up there being greedy. And that you didn't stay there long enough to say, to help her out, if she wanted a massage or something, or just be there for support and to comfort your woman. Because like she was saying, you was making her believe that you was in a relationship. But no, he rushed off, thinking about himself as a narcissist do, and left that girl there. Playing with a heart, playing mind games. So you really have to ask your questions here, like, is Cryer doing stuff to this girl to make this girl act out? And then when she act out and tell her feelings, he'll make it seem like she's delusional, she's crazy, she just hating on him, she can't stand that he's happy or something like that. But we don't know what happened behind the scenes. So then she touches on how she went through hell with her pregnancy with him. Like I stated, when Erica sat up there, made those videos, and told, I guess, they so-called video secrets about how they sit up here and do these series, and that they had these kids believe it, but it's really fake. Because even my damn boyfriend was believing that shit. And I said, that is not real. He was like, no, he really don't like Darren. I said, that shit is so fake. Come on, you know it's fake. It is acting at this point. They done got called out for doing fake shit before. You just can tell when something is just fake. But they played it out to be, real. But when she came out with the video last year and all that, and exposed him and told what he be God, my shit is jumbling up when I'm trying to formulate my words to come out. But he got mad when she sat up there and, told the Prince family secrets, and then sat up there and say that they really be doing a series, and put out there that Damion be calling Bianca a B, be talking to her any kind of way, and that's why he talked to her any kind of way. His son do it and all that. So, they gonna peep it and watch it, and then what's gonna happen? Dad, what is you doing telling her this and that? And why are you telling her what me and Bianca, got going on in my household? Like, why are you even pillow talking that shit to her? Why are you telling my business? I don't think it has nothing to do with Darion about why they won't talking and why they stayed away from each other. I don't really think that. I mean, just sit here. Do you really think he wanted that girl? No. Do you really think he went and took those pictures and printed those pictures out and hung it up all on the wall? No. That was part of that little series shit. You could even tell when they was asking Darion certain questions during the series, how he'd be like, oh, yeah, I want her. That ain't sincere. It's acting. I think what caused them to fall out was Erica. How she made that live stream and then he went back to her, then got pregnant, then they kept being together, and then, them not liking her because of the Em and Von situation, and then the fact that they feel that she is a troublemaker, a problem starter, and she's connected to, at the time, Martin Lewis and them. That's probably what made them fall out. Now, I'm just speculating. This is just my opinion. But I don't think it was really, Darion and his feelings for Bianca, which I don't believe is true. I just think it has something to do with her. And that's why Cryer treated her the way he did, because his relationship was fucked up with Damion. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I just feel that way. So why would she sit up there and think everything is gonna be lovey dovey, peachy keen and all that? Everything gonna flow smooth after you sit up there and do some shit out like that. Cryer, when he got back for his revenge. He may have, pretended that, he loved you. I mean, he probably cared for you and all that. But the relationship thing being all nice and, all that, because he wanted to will you in to make you feel like gullible and talked on it. Because I know he brought up things about marriage and getting a house and all that. He was selling you a dream, making you fall for it. But then at the end, he made you fuck up your relationship with the same guy that puts videos out about the Prince family, exposing them. And once he fucked up that relationship, and you couldn't go tell no tea because it wouldn't get out, because Martin Lewis get viewers. After he tarnished that relationship, destroyed that relationship with her and Martin Lewis, he dipped. He accomplished what he wanted to. He got her back. I just feel that he got her back to seek his revenge. But this time Erica fell, for him a little bit harder, because he was talking about being serious. But he really wasn't going to be serious. Do you really think of you sitting up there betraying him like that, telling secrets that he probably didn't want out there? Do you really think someone is going to be loyal to you? But let's move on. So then she proceeds to say that, he was up there saying the baby looked like Kim dad, and she ain't messed with Kim's dad since they have divorced in 2015 and all that. And I'm like, Cryer at this point is probably just coming up with shit just to get out of the relationship. But when she proved it was his, he was happy about it. I don't know if he was happy. It's like once he did that, I think he pretended, because Cryer do loves his kids. But I think when he found out it was his, he probably like, well, damn, I have to apologize for this. But at the same time, I think he was just, oh, this is content for me now. They always say if you have a baby on YouTube, you generate more views and more followers. So what was they doing? Baby Cryer this, baby Cryer that, baby Cryer. Because why? At the time, he was not talking to his son. They was not talking. He didn't even get invited to the party. And I don't care what we may have going on. But one thing, if we family and I'm your mom, dad, or whatever, I think it's real foul, despite everything y'all may have going on. And like I said, I don't think it's Darion. But Cryer should have woke up and realized when he didn't get invited to their daughter's birthday party, everybody else is there. They're vlogging it, just rubbing it in his face, and you're not invited. But the whole time, all those people that was there weren't in Texas watching them kids. It was you. It was your ass doing that, and they didn't invite you. And I know that hurt you because, you made a video about it and they said they thing or whatever, and saying that they still not talking. He knows what he did and blah, blah. So then, he ends up coming out with this sickness. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say, I don't believe he had a sickness, or at least to that extreme. I really don't believe that sickness shit. Oh, they have to act aggressively. When I went to the doctor, they found this here, and they said they gotta move aggressively and all that. I mean, he just made it seem serious. It's like, appreciate the people while they're here, man, on earth, because one minute they're here and then they gone, and then all you have to remember is that y'all had a bad falling out, and no one in life generally, you want to, make your amends. You want to make up and all that and apologize and get that out, because the worst thing to have is to sit up there and not get to say goodbye, or, say your piece, because the person may no longer be here. So he put that out there, and what happened? It grabbed his attention. People up there, hey, your dad, hey, something's going on with your dad, check on your dad, da, 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 your dad, all that. And then what happens? They sit in the car, they talk it out, they make up. That's what he wanted, because he was not with Erica at the time. And he was just there, content views and shit getting low. He won't probably making much money. So this is the part that got me pissed off. And if mom, dad, or nothing, I don't care. I would have still cut him off for what he did. You made this man apologize. And that's how you know he is a sucker for Damion. He is like, he sucks up and kiss ass. He sucks up and kiss ass. That man sit up there and said, you want to apologize to my wife and all that. And then, you can be, I basically lit back in our life. And he had to sit there. Now you remember, y'all remember he opened the door and, everything was just off. It just seemed weird, nonchalant. Him and Damion go in there and, he about to go in the refrigerator and he was like, nah, I'll get it for you because, we still. Now, right then there, I would have cussed him the fuck out. I would say, you know what, fuck this shit here. If I got to sit up here and I'm your damn dad and I done sat here and watch these damn kids and all that for you, and you gonna sit up here and tell me I can't go to your goddamn refrigerator and grab a drink? Fuck all this. Fuck the apology. Fuck all that. But you know what I'm saying? Because I felt woo. And Damion knows where he got his dad at. He knows his dad can be a little flunky. What he do? You could tell Damion was mad, but he went and sat down, and here he go, I apologize, and, I didn't mean to, allow my son to sit up there and disrespect you like that, da-da-da-da, apologizing to the kids. At that point, I would have walked out the door, but he is so greedy for that attention. He is so greedy to get that relationship back. He did what he had to do. And if you guys notice, back then, when Damion first got that house, now, my boyfriend make a statement. He's like, hold on, he got all these other kids. How come you don't see him interacting with them? He may have had Margaret in there maybe a few times, that one other son. But other than that, we paid attention. Like when he, went to see Margaret and her kids. But when you look around when Damion is filming in that kitchen back then, you would see only pictures of Damion's kids. Not Margaret kids, not maybe his other son kids, not a picture of Darion. I mean, nothing like that. It was always those 3 little damn pictures on that wall. On the wall, on that refrigerator door of Damion Prince kids. So that should tell you a lot. But anyways, he got back good in with the Prince family and all that. And then what happened? You didn't hear about that damn sickness no more. You didn't hear shit about it. He didn't say, well, I want you guys to go with me to the doctor and I'm giving you guys an update of what's going on. And he's eating what he want to eat. And I mean, greasy shit, all that. Your hair, you shaved your hair during the series. It grew back fine and perfectly. We didn't see you stop and damn upload. If you got to go get the surgery and all that, how come you didn't vlog it? You vlog every damn thing. Every single thing. This nigga was vlogging when he was going to go pick up baby stuff, Pampers and diapers. You vlog about that. You vlog about telling us about the sickness and all that. But you didn't vlog your surgery and all that. Come on now. We didn't hear nothing else about it. After him and his son made up. And Cryer, Cryer will vlog any damn thing. So that's kind of surprising that you didn't, share your journey and you just up here eating what you want to, your hair grew back fine, you up here moving around and you I mean just freely like you don't have nothing going on. So that's why I don't believe that because it was mentioned, but it was never talked about again. I think he exaggerated it to a certain extent. And while I'm at it, Erica also touched up on that too. So I wonder, y'all, like she said, it's going to be some shit that blow our mind, right? I wonder if she is going to come out and say something about that sickness shit. I wonder if she's going to expose that. And boy, I'm gonna jump up and down if I'm right. Now I may be wrong. The man might be sick, but that's like a 20-something% chance because I really don't believe it. But if she come out and say some shit about that, I'm gonna be like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. It was just swept under the rug so damn quick. And then not only that, also pay to when another YouTuber that I said deletes her videos and all that, you pay attention, he was saying that Latoya was his nurse. You remember that, right? But we don't hear Latoya speak about, yeah, during the time I was his nurse and, he had this going on. You didn't hear her mention that. What did she say when he said it? She was like, no, I won't. I was not your nurse. She debunked that shit real quick. That's why I think she is his karma to sit up there and put him in his place, blast him, embarrass him. And I saw my boyfriend there. I said, I think she's there to embarrass him. I said, she probably peeped how he was doing them other women. Now, granted, she might, love him and all that, but I really think she is his karma. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments below about certain situations because I feel that it is going to get out of hand. And like I stated, they've been doing this off and on thing, and that the mucker dude apparently been around for a minute and that he is jealous of that relationship. I mean, my thing is, how would you know what Erica had going on? Are you going over there when you at home and you leave Latoya house? Are you watching her videos? Are you going back and looking and seeing, what she's throwing out there? And then the little subliminal messages she's saying. And then you go get with Latoya and then you just, because think about it, guys. It made me want to stop watching because at the beginning when him and Latoya was doing videos, he was just always acting horny. Like, come here, let me get some, and he won't say, let me get a kiss or, sugar. So he said, let me get some sugar. Like a old grandpa, come here and get granddaddy some sugar. Like, why do you gotta say it like that? Come give me some sugar. Like, dude, just say give me a fucking kiss. I can't stand that. I mean, he sounded like his age. And then he'll just sit up there and the whole time be just mesmerized and all that. And I'm like, dude, okay, we get it. We get it. But y'all, I'm waiting for this shit to unfold. If I have anything else I need to, speak about, I'll probably make another video because as I stated, you start talking about stuff, but then you end up missing what you really wanted to say. And that's why, this YouTube is here for, to upload when you do think about it. But guys, once again, I want to appreciate you for stopping by, listening to my thoughts and my opinions, giving me your feedback. And like I said once before, if you want to subscribe, that's on you. I would so much appreciate it. But I'm not going to force you guys to. That's only up to if you want to see more videos from me. So leave your comments down below. Leave a like or something. And I'll be back with another video real soon. This is your girl Opinionated checking out.